a medical or a piece of medical device, so I might as well take it apart. Let's see if this works. And you get. All right. I won't be taking you to my garage because the internet there is gonna be terrible. So I already know. But let's leave it to a mystery. Let's see if you. So, here we see the back panel. Hopefully you guys can see that, the back panel. We have some JS something plugs into it. We have an air hose or an air pipe. I don't know what it does. We have an on-off switch. We have two very big fans, and we have a back plate, which is held on with one screw because as I said, I already took this apart. So, yeah. Do. Oh. Does that work? I don't know what it did. Alright. Let me put you guys back down. No. Hold on. There we go. Now you guys can see the back plate. Alright. Well. Oh, and there's also pieces of acrylic on the side, which I will be taking apart, or taking out. A computer in it. Just like, you know, it would be pretty funny. I would think so. You guys could say that it's not going to be very funny, but I'm going to put my computer into this medical device or medical piece of equipment. And you might be wondering, where did you find this medical piece of equipment? I just found it laying around. It wasn't in my garage, I just found it laying around. So I took it. I made a video on it, but I forgot to upload. More like I didn't feel like editing the video, so I'm just gonna make this live stream to make it a lot simpler of me not. See what we have on the outside. We have some JS3 connectors, some JS4, I think that's what they're called. We have the big fans, big industrial fans. We have some screws. I have some in my pocket because of the back, and acrylic pieces. Let's take it apart. I'll be right back. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Okay, this screwdriver is not going to work. I'll be right back. All right, I found 2 more screwdrivers. Let's see if they work. Yeah, okay, that one didn't work. Let's see if this one works. Eesh. Eesh. Okay, this one works. Imagine you guys hear like a loud thud every when I take out the panel. This also does create a little bit. This come down here. Yeah. How am I gonna do this again? I'll put this guy. Yeah. Hopefully you see that. Okay. Here's our. Can't I just rotate the screen? Okay, that's the primary transformer. That's the secondary transformer. One of these creates voltages at high frequencies because you're not going to electrocute your customers. I don't know what they're called. And there's a loose bolt. That's probably why they threw it out, because this is a hazard. Well, not really. It's not really a hazard because it's grounded, but yeah. And we also have a power supply. Just standard old power supply. Okay. I'm interested in seeing the screen, because what controls the screen? Like, what is it? And this pump is medical grade, so I can use it forever. Forever. And these fans. Here's a little hint for you guys. This is used in the ultrasonic part of medical equipment. Yeah. Okay. So how can I take this out? Okay, hold on. First things first is the fans. I would like to keep the fans because these are also 120. So this fan goes to here. Uh-oh. Don't worry about that. That was a silly joke of mine. Okay. Let me get like some pliers because there's a lot of zip ties going on. I like zip ties because, but it's just safer. Okay. I'm gonna put you guys. How do I? Pipe wrench, or not really a wrench, pipe. What would it be called? Pliers. All the way up. Okay. Okay. Well, record, you know, taking out the pieces with the other. And hopefully this is not like the worst looking stream in the world. There's the side panel off. This is also pretty thick material. Like the weight of this, I believe, is like, well, it's like 60 pounds, if not 80. Because I tried to lift it and it was so heavy. I'm not just weak, maybe I am, but it's so heavy. Okay, there's bolts on, so I'm gonna okay. Have a or pressure control switch here, which goes out to here, which there's nothing, yeah, nothing. Man, my nails are dirty because of how much dust there is. Look at that. There's some power transistors here, or like power regulator MOSFETs. Like this is a voltage regulator, those are power transistors, and these are voltage rail dividers to what? To this pressure switch. And all of this works. Like, I can try to turn it on for you guys without the fans. I mean, will it work without the fans? There might be some, like, safety thing there, but I will try. I will try to run it without the fans for you guys. I'll find the cable first, and then I'm gonna like roll it down. Alright guys, look what I found. I found the cable. Okay. Hopefully the stream looks fine, because from what I'm looking at, it's not that good, but hopefully it is. There is cable. I plug that in. And I don't know how visible it is in the sun, but let me go through the process. If I turn this on, the fans would usually kick up, and then I have screen, which I don't know if you guys can see, but that says fat splitting system, and then with 3 buttons on it. So yeah, it does work. Because turn it off, but it does work. Oh wait, let me actually show you the You know what I probably need to do? I probably need to put in the hold on. Okay, I'll be right back. I probably need to put in the actual thing that is used for, like the vacuum thing. So, let me do that. What is used for the actual vacuum thing? Hopefully the R80. R80? Oh, let me show you guys me. And we have VB, which I don't know what that means, but we have that. And then it should work. I don't know why it doesn't. It used to go like,
but maybe it is the fans. Let me try. Because if it is, I'll be surprised that it has such a rudimentary safety system. Well, not really, because medical equipment doesn't really have a... Alright, only one is running. Hello. Let me pause. Oh. Is it working? The countdown is going. With one of the cables. Right, there's no problem anymore? Okay. Alright. One of the fans isn't... Let me try like... Oh yeah, let me try like messing around with it. It's like very, very difficult to... Okay. Let's see if a thing needs to be added to this, because what are you trying to do right now? I'm trying to work a medical device that I'm not licensed to work on, to take it apart because it has high voltage and high frequency in it, and maybe put a computer inside. Because I'm trying to see whether this can work with my computer, or a computer of any kind. And also take the high voltage stuff out because I like high voltage. And maybe do something special in the future with high voltage too. But right now I'm just trying to work this machine. It's not really working. You know, whatever. The pump used to work. It doesn't anymore. It's probably what they threw it away. It's intermittent. All right, let me. Don't. Got that. The fans were on. The thing is, they're very efficient. Like, look how fast they're already spinning in the, just in the sun. So these computer fans are gonna be coming in handy. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right, let's go. All right, so here we have a project that we can work on. First things first is I would need to take one of these acrylic pieces out because I'm gonna lay it on its side. Actually, there's no reason to take one of them out if I can just do that. There we go. What is this medical machine for? It's for a fat burning. Like if you have too much
like too much, like breaks it down, supersonic. How could put a just of it. Or 5 or 6 channels that there are, and underneath here is where I'm gonna begin, because there's a lot of bolts that are used for the pump, the transformers, and the relay for pressure switch, not relay. I mean, technically the same thing, because like, you know, one is a relay for electronics, one is a relay for air. With this, okay, 199. All right. Entire machine was just like machine. Ow. Pink. Wait. One here, one in the middle, to the underneath. So regardless, I would need to take these. I have an idea. I'll be right back. Ugh. I'm back, and I have this a shot. Number 2. Okay. Number 2 is on top of the machine, pulling in. So it's like hold the power or in. Okay. Going like I didn't hear it. Hopefully you guys heard it though. Damage. All right. Let's see it. Wait, let me just move this, and then hold on. Whew, this weighs no less than 60 pounds because I can't even like attempt to curl it. So, okay, this is out, so that's fine. Now we just need to take all of these wires from here and on out. So any wire that's connected. And also zip ties that are holding them in. That's what I meant. Okay, there's one. I know you guys can't see a lot, neither can I, but okay, well, there's the negative wire and then there's the positive. Back every positive and negative lead from these because they're so glued in. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there's so much glue on here that it's not like they just move. They move with the actual plastic piece on there. Okay, that's one wire. Now you have this entire harness to be taken care of. Oh, and this tube. How believe that? Okay, so we have the negative, the bottom out. All we need. I'm gonna take this harness out. To do that, I need to take all these zip ties out because medical equipment really like zip ties, such as this. Instead of cutting it and, you know, wiring it, they just zip tie it. Okay, so where does it begin? It begins with that. So let's. Usually works.
I guess now with medical, you press, you twist. Ah. Ooh, okay. I'm all right. Oh, okay. So it's a sharp. Ah. I'm all right. Okay. It's not the shaky camera. It's literally me. If I move in the weirdest of spots because it's right next to the bridge rectifier. Being as it is, I can just. Oh wait. There's a quick connector here because there's oil that used to go through here for the. Let me lead a little more, or a little more. Okay, how do I do this with one hand? Okay, there we go. See, what's more important, like a game of. There we go. It's out. It was probably also glued. That is not fun to look at. Okay. So now that we have that, oh, I did the wrong piece. This piece can just go out now, but I need to take the bottom. And now oh, and I just cracked the plastic. There we go. I hope the plastic being cracked is not a big issue. Like, here's what it's cracked to. Yeah, it's fine. With the two transformers and the so now there's not a lot of space here. Transformer. And then there's another tag from probably. Now let's see what they do. So we have. Can you guys see that? Okay. We have two transformers. We have this transformer, which it goes 110 volts to 25 volts, which steps it down. Basically, it just steps it down to a higher current. And then we have the smaller transformer, which goes from 110 volts to a variety from 0 to 70, from 0 to 80, 0 to 90, 0 to 100, and 0 to 110. So it's a variable transformer. They wire it up to. It is a 110 volt 60 hertz with a capacitor in there, and it's 150 watts 1.6 amps. So you can either connect it directly in line, directly with a capacitor, or directly in line with ground. So that's from the diagram that I can see that's written in Chinese, and I can't read Mandarin, my bad. I'm guessing it's Mandarin Chinese, but I don't know. And there is two intakes, is there? What is this? Yeah, there's an intake port and an exhaust. Oh, my bad. I was mistaken. There's an intake. It doesn't do anything. It just filters through. And then there's the actual compressor, I guess, of it. Okay. There's a
in my garage. And now we have the fun part, taking this piece off, because you have to reach all the way in there and hopefully not get cut. And I don't know how to film it but this piece is weird because it's, if not, I'm just probably gonna have to hammer. All right, hopefully I can find it. I guess I'll just be hammering it because I don't have it. Oh, it works. I can use now the small screw. Lift the very. So excited to see, and so am I. But yet they build it like this. Extraction before. Okay, these will be difficult. Come on. 4 more. Okay. Oh yeah, 3 more. Where do these wires lead? So we have the... Oh, wait. Wires. It's RX, 12 volts plus, and ground. Is it only reading stuff? Because it's... which is... receive and transmit 12 volts. Ground is not there, it's separate. So I'm just gonna take a guess and say that they redid it, and RX and TX is what it's trying to read from. And that out. But it was pretty well done. Okay, we have 1 more ground to pull, and we can finally see the board and all its glory. Come on. All right, here we have it. Let me push this piece up. Okay, so hold on. Here we have the main control circuit board, which just controls like what turns on what. This goes to the pneumatic switches. This goes to the switch, the LEDs, and then like all the actual like medical like stuff. Then we have the high frequency channels here. And then we have high voltage. I don't know what this is. A rectifier here. Here. And that diode, which doubles the voltage of the output to probably these 4 prongs. So that's my guess. And then this is a Atmel Mega 16L, which I'm guessing is the brains of the operation. It probably is, because Atmel 16, I think 16-bit CPU. No, 16 kilobytes of memory, not 16 bits. The transformer and doubles the voltage on the output, which is probably like a couple thousand volts. So let's turn it over now and see what it is. These are, well, I have no idea what these are, but I can assume what they are. Let me analyze the board real quick. I'm gonna show you guys this way so you guys can see. There's 5 relays, probably for the 5 boards. 40 kilohertz soundboard. So this gives a 40 kilohertz tone of some sort to these 5 Hold on. Hold on. How do I show this? Right here, do you guys see that dot? That's not supposed to be there. Hold on. Does it ever want to focus? How can I hold on? Okay, it doesn't want to focus. But there's a darker dot. It's not the reflective one, but there's a darker dot right there. Yeah, you guys can see it when it's not focused. Right there. That's not supposed to be there. Here's one for comparison that is actually fine. There's no dot. You guys see there's no like darkening of anything. So this is just a high frequency soundboard that basically amplifies it, and then it goes through the high voltage part of the circuit. And then that high frequency, high voltage then breaks the glued. Look, this is glue. This is not epoxy. This is glue. It's glued. Why would it be glued? Cheap, I guess. Okay, so we have this board with a Texas Instrument lineup, basically, because all these chips except the Atmel. Oh, that's interesting. Hold on. You know, it's very interesting to see what it could be. Okay. So now, what's left? Well, first we have the sides, which I'm going to do later because it's pretty boring to do the sides. But then we have the screen. So, let's see what's behind the screen. Give me a moment. Let me do that. Very interesting. Someone who used this last something I'm not very fond of, but hopefully it's explainable. And if it's explainable by, oh yeah, it barely works and it basically exploded, then, well, there's an issue. Okay, hold on. I feel like doing that for every single screw. So I'll be right back. I found a screwdriver. I have to bend this panel up because there's no possible way that it's not going to move. Yeah, this moves. Barely. Oh my goodness. Why is it so secure? I guess it hasn't been tampered with from factory. Or, yeah, since factory. Okay. That's interesting, because I have now no idea what to do. Let me try all of them. Maybe that was a fluke. Nope. Okay. That is not a fluke. Okay, hold on. What I can do, though, is take this entire armature out. the bottom. Not this one. Through the bottom. Oh. To do that, though, I need to take apart the acrylic piece. Oh, it's not that bad. Okay. One. It's already loose. These acrylic pieces are already loose. But these medical devices are like Lego. Like, no matter what you do, or yeah, regardless of what you do, there's no possible way to get something out without taking something else out or breaking something else. So it's not really gonna matter, because this entire device is gonna, you know, not work when you take a piece or another out. So now we have this piece of acrylic, which I'm never ever gonna use. Maybe. I'm gonna keep it still, but maybe. Okay. And now we rotate this and take these 4 bolts out. You guys don't see that, do you? Okay. There we go. Okay. Okay. I might stream more often, purely because I don't feel like editing. And I've tried to edit, but then I just, you know, lose the flow, I guess, because I have more than enough things to do. So I need these bolts. I need to keep these. Okay. And I guess I'll just stream more often, because, you know, they're not edited, so you guys are just gonna have to like wait a little longer, so I can, you know, find some ideas. I can't. It's not. I've been tricked. It's not screwed in from the inside. Oh. No, it's pretty heavy. Whew. There was a slight issue. The connector, no bueno. Okay, hold on. Let me read this out. It goes TX, RX, 12 volts and ground. And then it goes blue, brown, black, ground. Alright? Cool. This is for me and my future reference. Because I will forget. And I'll be like, what was the pin out again? Because I will forget. The black is 12 volts, and the blue, and then brown. All right. All right, there we go. I took the little plastic piece off, and now we can take the screen out. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Come on. Come on. Whew. All right. There's no way that I just... The screen. This is a screen wire. Oh my goodness. Now I do have to take off the back of the screen. Plug the actual screen in. Okay. It's fighting me. What can I say? I got it. And now I can just take this and then drop it in here, because the screen was fighting me, so I had to, you know, show it who's boss. Anyway, I'm left with this. What is going to be more interesting is when I plug in a monitor, maybe a second monitor, because, you know, I'm not going to use that one. Maybe I will. It's touchscreen. I don't know. A monitor, a keyboard, and a mouse. And then, of course, you know, the actual computer itself, but I don't know which one to use. Do you guys want me to go with like the classical computer, like the Pentium 4, or the I don't know, Core 2 Duo? I mean, that's not really a classical. The Xeon, no. I don't know. Well, I don't have like an infinite thing, like an infinite arsenal of I could have more than one computer in here. You know what I could do? I could have more than one motherboard, but with one hard drive. The way I can do that is just use a lot of splitters. Okay, hold on. I have to take this piece, the zip ties off. Okay. I'm keeping it. I could plug it in like, or I could make like a adapter for keyboard. I could also put LEDs on here. Wouldn't that be pretty cool? This is still very, or also very heavy. Like, it is made out of some thick material. It's not like 1/4 inch or anything. It's maybe like 1/8, but it's a solid 1/8 inch of every side. Like, how would I? Yeah, I found. I don't know. Okay. Connector number. No, hold on. Connector number 2 is out. Yep. Here we have connector number 2. So yeah, I mean, you guys just tell me what should. Tell me. I will be interested to hear your guys' input. All right. Connector number 3 is almost out. All right. It's also a pretty nice day outside for doing this. For me, I guess. Oh, there's more zip ties. Okay. All right. So yeah, I mean, I could make like a control station. I can make a whatever. I don't really know. I really like the aesthetic of this. It's like, it's not sharp, but it looks like it's a medical thing. Like even without anything on there, it's gonna look like it's from a medical thing. Yeah. See, this is like the part where I would edit it, because I'm not gonna say anything for a little bit. But is it spinning now? It is. I did it. Okay. This is taking much longer than I thought it would. But we need these out so I can actually take out the sticker that says like all the stuff, like the foot switch, the M80, the 4X4, the R80. Not many scrapes. So let's see what I can do. Okay, and then yep, this is why I... Oh, okay. That's glued in. Okay. Yeah, this is why I took out the stuff first and then actually started taking the sticker off, because the power switch is stuck. Actually, since all the bolts are on the floor already, I might as well just drop these on the floor. I'm not going to differentiate between them now, but it doesn't... Oh, wow. It doesn't really matter. Okay. Okay. It worked. I loosened it up. Again. My methods work. Most of the time. Sometimes they don't. And when they don't, that's when I'm in trouble. Okay. Come out because they might be glued to the underside. Yep. Exactly what I thought. They're glued to the underside of the metal base. And guess what? They still turn somehow. So what I'm gonna do is pry them up. My flow, I guess. Ow. Okay. Should work. Really? Whew. Okay, that didn't really help, but it started spinning, I guess. Whew. This is something else. You know what I can do? I can put a welder in here. Make a welder and put it in here. I mean, it's gonna be not movable anymore because, I mean, even though it is on wheels, it's just gonna be a welder that's in a larger case. But I guess. Okay, hold on. Where is the flathead screwdriver? There it is. Let me pry this up a little bit. Okay, and then apply some pressure. Oh my goodness. This one I might just have to break because there's no possible way that I can take this out without either my hand breaking or this connector breaking. It's not feasible. Impossible. Oof. Alright, it is not getting any better, but also not getting any worse. So what I might do is just bend it out. Because even though it's not unsticking, it's still much easier to break than it is to take out, I guess. Because you're just bending aluminum versus having to unscrew a sheared bolt. Bolt sheared. Every single time I do something, there's always a bolt that's sheared. Wait, I have an idea. I don't think it worked. I also couldn't see, so I do not think it worked. All right. There we go. Okay, I got it out. And now I can just pull this. Okay, hold on. I can unscrew the bolt while pulling it, so it'll get out easier. It's also very bent now, but that's okay. And now I can undo the sticker and all right. The sticker ripped. Out of all the things I wanted to happen, that is not one of them. And now I have to restart, essentially. More ripping. Not fun. Okay, even more ripping. This is not... It's not even a sticker, it's like a laminate. Yeah, it's like a laminated sticker material. So it's not even... Okay, there we go. Okay, we have that out. The power switch is finally free. We can now wire it up to any computer. But the little circles here are not, because they feel like a they want to feel special. Okay. Just take out the switches, or connectors for switches. Interesting, because these switches, Okay, one is open, and so is the other one. Alright, cool. These are not gonna... Oh, wait. Hold on. They're all moving, but they're all glued. Can't... Or, at least here's the plan that I wanna do. I wanna put... Who would expect a medical machine to have a computer in there? Not many people. But also, I don't see a lot of so what if I put like 4 computers in here? Now that would be interesting. So I might do that. I first have to get it clean, of course, because it is so dusty. It is very dusty. I will be right back. Okay, so as the final thing, here's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with 4 connectors. So what I'm going to do probably is take the glue, squish it, and then turn it. Alright, how can I do this? There we go. And now, here are the pliers. Let's go underneath. If I sneeze, you know why. Or just a very small screwdriver. Here it is. Here's one. They hot glued it. It's not super glue. It's hot glue. And it's not even like the good hot glue. Well, clearly it's good enough to somewhat stop me, but okay, there we go. Wow. And now I can unscrew it and then take it out. I hope so. I hope so. Hello? There we go. Here's the hot glue. Okay. There we go. Take that out and take that out. Okay. We have 1 out of 4. And one of them is probably impossible to get out, so 1 out of 3. Okay, that was much more difficult. Hold on. All right. Spot welder. A spot welder would transformers like a spot welder, so like that.
No way.
There we go. It's like a 4-stage process. I have to remove the glue from the housing. Then I have to remove the glue, the plastic. My goodness. Not gonna fit. Plastic piece. The metal back into the threads. Okay, we have 2 more, with probably only one making it out. I mean, making a spot welder, I would need a pretty big transformer, and I do have a big transformer. Will it work for? I need big capacitors. That's what I need. Because a welder just needs to, you know, lay down the beads and then lay down the material. But for the spot welder to work, it'll need to like be a lot of people or I come up with. I could also make like something with high voltage, because this was already used for high voltage. I might as well, you know. Oh, cool. I got the glue out. And now let me just get the glue out from the other one. I already have the pliers in my hand. Hopefully I can do that. Yeah, this glue is something else. I can make a high voltage spot welder. It's not gonna be, you know, efficient or anything. It'll just be for funnies. Alright, I think I got the glue out. Yep. Okay, now I have to actually like unscrew it. So let me. So I'm gonna have to. Okay, it's working. There we go. Let's take that out. All right. Okay. And then we have one more, which does not want to get out, so we're gonna have some fun taking that out. And we, I mean me, because it's so stubborn. That was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Yeah, that was a lot easier than all the others.
I don't know what I was complaining about. I guess. All right. So now, oh, I would take the screen out, but I can't because I don't know, my tools just don't work, I guess.
I will take out the little filter used for the vacuum lines. So let me just, oh, I was gonna say let me just do that real quick, but I can't do it really quick because there's 4 bolts that I need to take out instead of 2. So this will be a little bit slower than I wanted to, but you guys can't see. Well, oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh well, but okay, and they're like through-hole bolts, so I need to actually like unscrew it, and it's not like a sliding thing. Yep, this 2 hours would take me about 6 to 8 hours to edit. Get the timeline right. Get some. I want to do some background music for my videos. How do you guys think about that? I don't usually know what background music to choose from, but I'll figure it out if you guys say to put background music on my videos. Because I feel like that's going to be, like, you know, better. Because, you know, if there's background music, you guys, I don't know, pay more attention. I don't know. I don't know why background music on videos are better than no music. You guys can hear the nature sounds. Yeah, I don't know. It's either no music and no background things, or music and you only hear me or the music. It's not like oh, look, you can hear a bird. Nope. You hear basically you hear basically nothing, except, you know, me in the video. So yep. Oh, you guys can see the ants. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I took on biking recently. It's pretty good. You know. I thought running was better. I'm starting to think biking is better. I'm changed. Well, you know, I still think running is pretty fun, but biking is more involved. You go faster. You go faster quicker, and also you go for a longer distance, because some people, okay, majority of people cannot run a marathon, while I biked 22 miles yesterday and was just a little tired. It's pretty easy biking the 22 miles, personally. Okay. We have, well, apart from like some, you know, some dirty stuff. We have the power input and the power switch. And that's all we need. And now we can put whatever computers actually. Okay, let me is there like a table? Hold on. Actually, I'll just bring it out and show you guys, and then you guys can be like, oh yeah, this one's fine, or no, don't do that one. Yeah, so, you know, you guys can. See, what I want to do is be like, oh, this is a device? Okay. And it's going to read it. So we have an AMD Athlon 2. That's it. It's a 4-core. Serial port. Pretty interesting. Then we have a what's this one? There's no serial port, but there's also no like displays. This is a Intel Core 2 Quad. So this one's pretty old. You know it's old when it's like all colorful. Everything is colorful here. Yep. All right. And then we have, oh. Let me put this down here. Let me put this up here. Okay. I have another Phenom 2, which is surprising, but it's the same exact board and the same exact processor. So I might just put two in here, run them, I don't know, somehow. All right. Then I have this. This is a pretty old one. It's a Core 2 Duo E8400. So then I do actually have one that I have used before, which is a Core i5 core processor. I might use it. Maybe I will. All right. And that's it for that one. And then, yeah. So I have the two Phenoms. I have a Core i5. I have a Core 2 Quad, one Pentium, and then a couple like Core 2 Duos. I have no more boxes in my garage, but I did figure something out. I have another Core 2 Duo, I mean, I remembered, I didn't figure it out. I have another Core 2 Duo, and I have a Xeon E something. I forgot what it is. But I have a Xeon E something. So I can maybe use that Xeon too. Maybe. I don't know. as I said, I don't really know. The first gen CPU, it's okay. Doesn't and choose, because maybe I'll choose like a good option, or no, actually, I have, hold on, how many motherboards do I have? Motherboard CPU pairs, I meant. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a couple in my garage that I prefer not to use, but maybe I will. I have 9 CPU and motherboard combinations, and one of them is a Core i5 750. 750. Maybe I'll choose this, because this fits like almost perfect. That's it. So, or not even holes. I could just like put a piece of laminate on the bottom and just set it down. Maybe, you know, have a zip tie or two, because that's what the medical equipment uses. I might as well use it here too. And then, I don't know. Or I could go with the version that's very, very good in terms of, you know, multi-core processes, because the Xeon is used for workstation and server type applications, and just fill this up with hard drives. Wouldn't that be interesting? As I said, could be a spot welder, could be a welder in general, could be something for high voltage, could be a Tesla coil, could be a computer, could be, I don't know. That's why I'm saying, like, what do you guys want to see? Because I could put a computer in here. I just did. I could put a lot of computers. I could stack the computer boards or the motherboards, maybe 4. I could put 4 computers in here. What do you guys want to see? That's basically what I'm asking. You know, a spot welder would take up maybe a foot of space, unless I have a huge capacitor with a large convert or a large full bridge rectifier and a very large capacitor for the spot welder. But, you know, let me put these back and I'll be right back. Right back. So yeah, you know, I could put a couple computers in here. Backwards because I want to see the screen while I'm operating the controls, because I think this is how it was supposed to be, because, you know, I can see the screen and I can operate the controls. Maybe they had it in reverse, but the screen wouldn't work without this cable, so I need to put this cable back, and to do that I need to unscrew the back, which I cannot do at this moment in time because the screws were just sheared maybe peripherals. I don't know. All I do know is that I have a couple more components. Maybe for some experiments. I don't know. Oh, and a couple fans for the front. Yeah. I don't know. Whatever you guys want to see me do with